Welcome to another edition of Five with Rob. Welcome, audience. We're here with Monika Barakat. How you doing, Monika?
I am well. How are you, Rob? Thanks for having me.
Doing well. Nice set of teeth you got there.
Thanks.
So Monika owns Opus One Orthodontic Studio. She's at the Bell and 101 location, right around the corner from us here in McDowell Mountain Ranch. So I wanted to have her on today. I have my daughter Rachel uses her. She's over there, and her teeth are sparkling and beautiful. They're coming along great. So I just wanted to interview her so you guys can get to know her, like her, and use her in the future. So thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure.
No problem. You guys know the drill. 5 questions. So we always start out with where'd you come from and when you move here. And I know that's kind of a loaded question because you have an accent. So you probably did a little bit more moving than everyone else out there. So tell us about your background.
Just a little bit more moving. Well, I'll give you the digest version. I grew up in New Jersey pretty much, but moved to Cleveland from New Jersey and then to Arizona in 2010. But I am originally from Poland. I grew up there really, and I moved to New Jersey when I was 16 and a half. Interesting journey because I moved from a communist country and I did not speak a lick of English. So that was interesting going into high school in New Jersey, you can imagine.
Wow.
But, yeah, thankfully had met, wonderful people along the way who helped and guided me and helped me figure out what to do with my life.
Nice. You got to have mentors out there, everyone. You got to have mentors. So,
absolutely.
That's a great story. Coming from not speaking English to being a dentist, that's an amazing feat. Good job. So how'd you find us? Why'd you pick Scottsdale?
Well, when we first moved to Arizona, we moved to Gilbert, but we always wanted to be more centrally located. And, for the first 5 years of living here in Arizona, I worked as an associate in multiple different practices. And one of them was in Scottsdale. And all the patients I've had, I mean, they were wonderful and they were so encouraging and they were like, what are you doing here? You need to open your own practice. And, I would always say, well, we're from Jersey. We're the East Coasters. We don't know if we're going to live here or not. So that was always a question, if we're going to stay in Arizona long term. But, as you can tell, we fell in love with the area and there was no question in my mind that Scottsdale and this area is where I want to be. Just all the people that I have met along the years were wonderful, and the sense of community and it just wonderful family oriented group of people that I've met. And again, this was never a question in my mind. That's where I wanted to be.
Awesome. Opus One, that's it's not your last name. So how'd you come up with that title?
Well, orthodontics, I mean, we do so much more than just straightening teeth. I truly believe there's so much physics and artistry involved in what we do to create the most beautiful smiles for patients. And Opus is a, artistic creation. And so I wanted to incorporate that into the name of the practice since we do create smiles for our patients, and hence Opus, it's my masterpiece that we deliver to each of one of our patients that we treat.
Love it. Your studio, your space is so hip, and I've been there. I enjoy it. It's really cool. It's like I almost want to say a spa. So I like getting work done on my teeth. So some people don't like going to doctors and needles. I have no problem on the other side. So I enjoy it. It's a great area to be in. And you're probably overlooking the golf course, right? You're right on the back end of TPC.
We are, and when we built out the space, I wanted to create a space that would be comfortable for everyone. I need light, I need daylight, so I'm very happy to say we have big windows and we get plenty of that. We spend our lives here. I mean, I'm here all day. And we wanted to create a space that would be comfortable and welcoming to kids and adults. We do treat kids and adults. So I did not want to create a space that's, has a, kid theme or adult theme purely. So I believe, yeah, it is modern. It's pretty hip. And I just simply so that everybody feels comfortable here.
That is great. So I usually ask the owner, like, what did you do to exceed expectations? And I just wanted to throw in that Rachel enjoys your services, the whole experience, and we all know she wasn't the best, easiest patient to begin with. So hats off to you. I mean, you don't have to speak about her, but I will. She's a pain in the butt sometimes when she's uncomfortable. And like I said, she's come a long way, and she's chats it up with you nowadays. Like you and your staff, she hangs out after her appointment, whether it's an adjustment or whatever. So that you're doing a great job over there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I mean, she was a little apprehensive at first, and we do have patients who have had different experiences throughout the years. So we definitely want to make everybody feel comfortable, and we don't push. We try to explain. I love to educate people why we do certain things. We just don't say, well, you need braces. I mean, I want people and parents and patients to understand why we're doing certain things. And I think developing that rapport is important. And Rachel is lovely. I mean, she is funny, and you're right. I mean, she does hang out more and more every visit that she comes back. So it is a testament to my team. I mean, they're definitely engaging, and they always find something in common to talk about. And yeah, we love having her here.
Awesome, thumbs up. So you do. You want to talk about some of your services, specialties? You do Invisalign, right? You do braces.
Yeah.
Give us the whole rundown.
Well, so I am possibly a little different. It's funny because I always thought everybody treats the same. I mean, we all, are educated in delivering the best care for our patients. The services might differ a little bit depending on where we trained and a little different philosophies, but I've been told that we are a little different, that I deliver more personal attention, and I love spending time with people. I love talking to them and having fun. In terms of services, I mean, yes, we create smiles. I don't like just straightening teeth because anyone can do this. I want to make sure that my patients have the best smiles that they can have. And whether it be children, because we do treat children, teens, and adults. And depending on their age and their requirements, the treatment is going to be different. And we do customize treatments for every patient. I do, phase 1 treatment on young children because I do want to guide their growth and development and prevent certain, more complicated problems from developing. If we get to these kids early, I mean, some of them have sleep issues, breathing issues, or, growth issues and muscle imbalance. If we treat that early, I mean, they can develop and grow and not have to have this big invasive treatment later on down the line. Teens and adults, I mean, the treatment is very different also, but maximizing in trying to keep their teeth. I do not like extracting, removing teeth just so I can line them up because I want to develop these beautiful broad smiles and I want to keep all your teeth. So there are different techniques. So we deliver, smile arc protection, with specializing braces and clear aligners as well. So like I said, kids, adults, children. There are some cases that require surgery, so we collaborate with our local surgeons as well, and try to deliver the best results that we can.
Awesome. So we're coming out of COVID now, thank God. And, has your business changed? Are you doing anything differently? Are we back to normal?
We changed quite a bit initially. Since we shut down for 2 months, I was doing just virtual visits. I visited with every single one of my patients at least a couple of times to make sure that they don't have any problems that needed to be addressed. I did see them in the office if they had some emergencies. We have started doing more and more virtual consultations. However, I have to say that right now, I think we're coming back to normal. Patients want to be out and, we are social beings. I mean, we definitely need to be. And unfortunately, with what I do, I have to see patients physically. I can't do everything remotely. I think because of it, our clear aligner therapy picked up more just because that means fewer visits. I can deliver more aligners at once and I can monitor patients virtually. So for those who still were hesitant, getting out there and meeting us in person, that was helpful. We also started doing, I think with stress, patients are clenching and grinding more their teeth. So they develop more pain in a muscles of like mastication and tension headaches. So we've been doing a little more injections to relieve the stress and pain in those muscles, kind of to loosen up the muscles and take off that pressure. So those are the only differences. But other than that, I think we are pretty much back to normal.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add that our audience should know about you guys?
Well, I would love everybody to come in and check us out. I mean, I know we are in an area where there are so many orthodontists and everybody has so many choices, but I think doing your homework is important. We would love to see every single one of our neighbors who considers orthodontic treatment. Compare it, come and meet us, just say hi. Even if you decide to go to your neighbor's orthodontist or whoever, you used to use in the past, give us a chance. We are newer in the community, and I think, again, we would love to meet every one of our neighbors.
Awesome to hear. Yeah, they're right down the street from the Ice Den, right on the other side of the 101 off of Bell. Are you guys, they're sponsors of the PTO over at Desert Canyon Elementary School. They're involved. So it's great to have you today. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you. And let us know if there are any other schools that wants, we support all our local schools and all the community events. It was a bummer. COVID hit and we couldn't do any festivals. So hopefully now with the new year and, more people maybe getting vaccinated, whatever the rules might be,
sure.
Hopefully we'll get to see more people in person and see all smiling faces.
Awesome. So all her contact information will be below. Thank you so much and have a great day, Monika.
Thanks, Rob. You too. I know.